Hello and welcome to my first episode of Let's Play Dwarfs? This is your host, Blackcoat Dalov. Dwarfs is a fun little indie game that was released a while ago. It was developed by Power of Two and published by Tripwire. I really like it. I got it soon after it came out, I believe. I haven't played it much since. I'm still a little rusty, but basically the idea is you are a manager, god, poobah of a colony per se of dwarves, and your objective is to get as much treasure as possible, hello golden chalice, while also keeping your, dumb little Urists down here alive, which is easier said than done. I'm a really big fan of this game, and I'm also a really big fan of, just because I'm a really big fan of Underground. I know that sounds weird, but like digging and spelunking, I'm a big fan of Spelunky, Terraria, Dwarf Fortress. I don't even want to say how many hours I played, because you all will worry for my mental health. Without further ado, though, that's enough about me. Let's go on to this awesome stone arcade cabinet. If only I could buy that. eBay. Anyway, let's get started so we can do easy, normal, hard, or Teddy hardcore. I am a fan of Conquer, but I always played as SHC. Screw the Teddies. Anyway, let's go normal. Nothing too crazy today. Then you can do 5-minute games, 15-minute games, 3-minute games, or you guessed it, 60-minute games. So I kind of like this. I wish you could kind of name or set your time limit, so to speak. But this is kind of nice. Say you got to go somewhere in 20 minutes. Just play a 15-minute game of Dwarfs. Got 5 minutes to get ready and get out of there. So for our first episode day, just do a 5-minute episode, or 5-minute game, excuse me. Won't get anything too spectacular, but it'll be enough to explain the basics. Alright. Oh, hello. Blue dwarfs are warriors. Why, you fool! Green dwarfs are miners. As you can see, we don't directly control our miners. They just sort of do their own thing. So while this fool mines on the opposite side of the crystal cluster, we'll go over our HUD here. Up here, we have our number of miners. One will be spawned by the town home every once in a while, or town hall, as it were. This is the number of warrior dwarfs we have. We have 1. We can have a maximum of 8. This is our gold, our score counter, and our timer, which is going down too fast for me to even want. We can direct our dwarves by clicking and dragging, but it's different in that instead of like that dwarf only following those instructions, if you place an arrow, any dwarf will follow it if they run into it. So you kind of have to be careful with that. Our dwarf right here, he leveled up. He's mining a crystal cluster. That'll give us some extra gold, which will be nice. So yeah, crystals give you extra money. Down here on the HUD, we have Q, which will erase any arrows we planted. Very helpful in case you don't want you only want one dwarf doing something at a time. W will place dynamite, which we'll need if we run into any lava, spoilers, which will create a hole that will stop the lava from flowing. E will place down a fortification that I don't think we'll need, but that will allow you to train more dwarves, warrior dwarves, and quite frankly, launch them. Please don't be water, you fool. The first cavern. Shift places a wall, as I just did there. Excuse me, sorry. Which will stop liquids. Water will stay there politely. Lava will burn through walls, so you have to be careful with that. Control, as I'm about to demonstrate, solidifies a wall, which means that dwarves cannot tunnel into it like Urist McStupidheads, and will keep you safe. So we ran out of gold. I'm not even paying you fools! Time for the oubliette. Oh. And there we just found a treasure cave, so that's one of the things we can find in caverns. Space will all do the time warp. Excuse me, sorry. Space will do a time warp, which will slow down and stop time, which is good if you want to micromanage or if stuff is getting just insane. Good thing I'm terrible at micromanaging. Sorry, I'm going to keep an eye on this guy and make sure he doesn't run into a lava vat. Escape is S. Good, it's just empty. S is speed up, so we'll speed up the game without speeding up the timer, which is useful when you're trying to maximize your efforts. M is the menu, which is the best part of the game, quite frankly. No, I'm kidding. I'm being facetious. So, I'm going to finish solidifying our wall here, and why is that not... Oh, we do need the dynamite. I am mistaken. So, to use dynamite, you place it down with W, excuse me, and you have to sacrifice a hapless dwarf on it, as you will soon see. Don't worry, Beardy McBearington, we will memorialize your service eventually. I don't know, maybe next week or sometime. I don't know. You can't actually do that, spoilers. But yeah, so these are caverns. They can contain anything. They contain treasure, as we saw. Goodbye. Oh, just a minute. This shows us that we trapped this... excuse me. Trapped this cave, which means that no dwarfs, there's no danger of mining into it and releasing the water. It's all hunky-dory. But to do that, you have to place dynamite down, create a hole, put a wall, and solidify so that they can't mine, literally cannot mine in no matter what they do. Caverns can contain anything: water, treasure, as I believe we already saw in here. Minions! Good timing, you jerks. They will invariably slay my poor dwarf here. Oh, maybe he will win? Oh, see, we have a treasure cove down here. No, he's going to die. We will memorialize you later, Urist McDwarfs. So they will meander towards our town hall here, try to murder any dwarves we have. We're going to order up some dwarves at our town hall here, or some warrior dwarves. They'll patrol around this area, and when the dwarves get in range, or when the goblins, excuse me, get in range, they will go into berserk mode and just totally annihilate. What is that? A sundial? That's very mean to leave that around. Oh my god, we have a minute left. Or, you know, going back to what I was saying, caverns can also contain lava, minions, sometimes they contain bosses. I don't think we'll run into those this close. I believe the farther out you go, the more fun these caverns hold. So, yeah, we're just going to wait it out. It looks like those goblins got taken care of. Shorthand. Let's see what this contains. I hear lava. Oh, just empty. Cool. So we're going to speed up the game here. So, yes, so you just watch your dwarves mine. We're going to order him. You kind of have to balance paying, or what the payout will be for ordering dwarves. See, and that reward tells us that we've mined 500 squares, and we've only lost 2 dwarves. New company record. But yes, you have to balance out, because it costs money to direct dwarves with arrows. So you have to, you know, if you're going to, like, say, a crystal cluster, it's usually worth it, because you'll get paid back. If it's not too hefty of an order, you'll usually get paid back within a couple seconds. And we just found a treasure cove, which we're not going to collect it all, nom it! Okay. Excuse me. Again, this shows us how many squares we've discovered, 600 and something. It seems to be my norm. Enter our name. Hello, delicious. How are you? Anyway. And save it. Apparently I'm thirst. I always like being thirst more. That made no sense. So, this is my first video in Let's Play Dwarfs. Please leave... You know, this is my first video, so please leave constructive criticism or feedback in the comments below. I will be much obliged. This is your host, Blackcoat Dalov, wishing you luck and fortune until the next video. Bye-bye!